My name is James Williams Sr. This is Collaborative number 2, and this is part 2 of this transgender law about bathrooms and stuff like that down in North Carolina. I really don't know how to end this subject. I know I spoke very passionately on my first video of this. And the thing is, they still have plenty to contribute to the community. And we're just giving them a hard time because a chick was born with a penis. Or a man was born with a vagina. And they're just born in the wrong bodies. Scientists have proven that this is something that happens. I forgot what they call it, and I don't care, because I'm not a scientist. But they have proven that this does happen more often than we think. And when you sit here and you think that it can't happen, that's when you find out it can. And there's another thing about, people that you pick on in school, and they claim that your kids will wind up like the people that you pick on in school. That has been a proven fact as well. And, here in Virginia, we've had at least one transgender person who has been kidnapped and has been missing. I will not go into names or details. You guys can Google that. Um, it's really kind of messed up that instead of putting resources into something more productive, we want to put resources into keeping people from being able to pee. You would think that in a world where people would actually give a damn about humanity, with all the terrorist actions, with Donald Trump about to open up an assload of fucking trouble becoming the president, that we'd have something better to do. Clearly, we do not. We do not have anything better to do than to pick on transgender people down in North Carolina about who's going into what bathroom. Okay, so are you guys going into these bathrooms behind these people? Are you like wiping them, washing them? I'm having a tongue twister. Are you watching them wipe their asses? Is that what the problem is? I mean, what, their poop doesn't smell like yours? I mean, all shit stinks. Yeah, maybe if you use VI poo, it might like change the curriculum of the room or anything. But we have nothing better to do than to watch people who have some gender defective issues wipe their ass, or wash their ass, or pee when they should be standing up instead of sitting down, or whatever. And so the first thing you want to assume is they're going to be molesting women and children. Well, if you watch a lot of bodybuilding chicks, I'm a small guy. So if I'm walking down the street, should I worry about big, buff, built women at like 170 pounds of nothing but pure muscle and breast implants to show that they're still women might grab me and molest me? Should I be worried about that? Not that if it happens I'm going to complain, unless the woman is like a horrible sight. But, most women are very beautiful, but, steroids and testosterone kind of jack them girls up a little bit. And sometimes it jacks up their front view. So, unless they're like unsightly women that just like jump me in the alley and beat me down, and they're going to have to put up a fight because I do know Kung Fu. They're going to beat me down, break both my hips, and then attack me. That's like a 1 in a million shot of ever happening. Alright? That's like a 1 in a million shot of bodybuilding women are gonna bust up in my room, beat me, and rape me. Which is the same thing. It's about a 1 in a million shot of a transgender person molesting or raping a child or a woman. Most of them are so confused they probably don't even know how to use their gender properly. You need to leave transgender people alone. I probably offended them with that last comment, and for that I am sorry about the whole confusion thing. But it would seem kind of confusing to me because I'm not transgender, so I don't really know how their minds work, or how their brains work, and I don't know what the hell the story is, and I really don't care. It's their lives. Let them live it the way they want. They're not hurting you. And if it's hurting you for a transgender person, be that male or female, coming in the bathroom to use the bathroom and do their business, here's a question. It probably didn't dawn on anybody who's writing this bill. Why the hell are you licking? Why are you smelling their ass? What the hell's wrong with you? Yeah, I mean, it's just a simple question. Because personally, if I gotta shoot a deuce, I kind of want to be the only one in the bathroom. And like when I leave the bathroom, I want the bathroom to absorb the smell for about an hour before someone else comes in. I want to be long gone so nobody will know that it's me that like funked that place up. But yet you guys want to be all up under the transgender people's butts and having a joyful laugh and a sniff and yeah, hey, knock yourself out. But most of this event started with a transgender girl down there, or was that up here in Virginia? I don't really remember, but most of these bathroom laws to um, prevent or provoke transgender people into action is a crock of crap. No. Like I said, I have never seen or read or heard of any transgender people raping or molesting women and children. We know that they don't come after men. Now, I think in the confusion of that with the shows like Maury, Man or Woman, or the shows like Jerry Springer, where secretly the guy is dating a transgender and doesn't know it. I think those issues might need to be more addressed for the safety of everyone. I'm not saying that because I'm picking now. I'm saying it because human safety is important. As a soldier, when I was going into the army, I think they were working on the "don't ask, don't tell" policy to be like vacated, so that you would have to know if the guy next to you in the trench is gay or not. And I guess that works for women now too because of the military. I don't really know. I'm not in the army anymore. I don't really care. If I'm a horrible shot and you're a good shot and you're gay and we're both stuck in that damn foxhole and we're covered like by enemy fire, like mad fire, just like blasting. Like we can barely get off one shot at a time. It's like I let off a shot, they shoot back 7 or 8 rounds. He lets off a shot, he hits the motherfucker. They let off 7 or 8 more rounds. He's reloading. I'm blasting the guy. I go down to reload. He takes out another guy. I shoot up suppressive fire while he shoots everybody dead. And he can be gay as a $4 bill. Guess what? If that motherfucker's gonna make sure I get home alive, he can be gay and dump around in the goddamn fucking Peter Pan's fairy. I don't know her name right now. But he can wear one of them in the battlefield as long as that son bitch can shoot the fucking wings off a fucking fly. What he does in his personal life, I don't give a damn. No, we gonna be brothers behind that damn weapon, excuse me. Most military officers and soldiers of all kinds we call rifles, even though they're machine guns, rifles, weapons. So, and if I've offended anybody who's gay in the military, I'm sorry. Hey, my dog tags is real just like yours. I honor the Army. Or at least I honor the servicemen and women of the Army. All vets got to stick together because we're all we've got. But moving back to the topic at hand, if I'm in the battlefield and the dude is gay, if he happens to take a peek, hey, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Because you know what? He's still going to be peeking when he's dropping my enemies, which is his enemies. We're in this shit to live and get through it. That's it. So if he's gay, hey, whatever he's going to do with private such and such when they go back to the barracks, it's not my problem. Alright? It's not. I don't care. Knock yourself out. Just know where I stand. Alright? And it's the same thing with here in real life. In the civilian world, I can't really say it's real life. It's civilian world. If a person is gay or transgendered or gender neutral or whatever the heck you want to call it, it's not hurting you. It's really not your business because most people are walking around with clothes on anyway. And as a man and slightly a bit of a pervert, I watch a lot of porn. I can't see through women's clothing to see what's going on down there. I'm also not a doctor, so even if I could see through there, I still wouldn't be able to know what the hell is going on down there. So I don't care. No. I'm going to be honest. And people don't like honesty. We got better things to do with our lives, our times, and our laws than to worry about a person's gender identity crisis. All right? So we're blocking them from going to bathrooms now? Have we been reduced this badly that we have to block gender people from going to the bathroom? Now, everybody who's gonna write in, let me tell y'all first and foremost. As a soldier in the real world, things work a little bit different than they do in the military or in the civilian world. In the military, there's a lot of ups and downs, positive, negatives, and I'm not gonna mention any of that stuff. I didn't serve long enough to get to the nitty gritty of that. But I will say this: in the civilian world, we waste a lot of time and energy on shit that you can't change somebody from who they are. Well, doctors can change them, but you can't change them here or here. Yeah, you can change their physical appearance, but you can't change their mental appearance. You can't change what they see in the mirror when they get up every day. If they don't like what they see every day, has anyone who's passing these laws ever really sat down and talked with a transgender person or spoke with a gay person? Have they? I mean, as a straight man, I know when I talk to a woman or a person that I hope is a woman, that, I know what I'm after. All right? Two things most men are after with a woman. We want a woman who wants to be with us. If you're not just one who's out for mostly sexual gratification, you want a woman who's in it for the long haul. You want a woman who's down to give you at least one child, maybe more. It just depends on your financial situation, but you want a woman who's going to be a woman. And by all means and purposes, being able to bear you a child, being able to live with you for the rest of your life and put up with your shit and take everything that you can give her and contribute as well. And you be able to take everything that she can give you and contribute as well. And then there are guys who just want sex. I like sex. Who doesn't like sex? Now, I can't speak for transgender people because I don't know if transgender people even worry about things like that while they're trying to get their shit straight. But when it comes to molestation and rapes and stuff like that, I don't really say that they won't do it, but it's quite fully rare that they do. So while we're sitting here passing these bills and state by state mandates about transgender girls who want to be boys can't go into the boys' bathroom, transgender boys who want to be girls can't go into the girls' bathroom, why don't we worry about these fucking terrorists that are plowing through innocent people in Berlin? Or why don't we worry about these school shootings with bullies? Why don't we worry about people who bully kids and make them bring knives to school and get shot by cops? Why don't we worry about shit like that? Why don't we put a stop to bullying in school? Why don't we put a stop to terrorism on innocent people, like the Boston bombing and shit like that? Why don't we worry about more important crap than someone going to the bathroom in a non-gender assigned from birth bathroom? And like I said, there is a simple solution for this. Build more bathrooms. It's not that difficult. I'm James Williams Jr. If I have offended anyone in the LBGT community, I'm sorry. That probably offended you all right there, because I'm not sure if that's what it's called anymore. Let's just put it this way. If I've offended any one of you guys living an alternate lifestyle, understand this. I didn't make this video to offend you. I made this video to back you up. I got your back. I don't think that the treatment that you guys are facing is morally right. It's the same thing as a veteran. We vets aren't treated very morally right. I think that all vets coming out of the military should get at least $1,000 minimum, regardless of whether they're 20% or not. You should get $1,000 minimum. I get $263 a month, and I can't find a fucking job, a real job. So I have to do under the table work just to make ends meet with the $263 from the government. So there's a lot of unfair treatment going on in the world, and we're not worried about homeless vets. We're not worried about vets who can't get jobs. We're worried about people who don't know if they're men or women and where they're going to pee at. All right? I personally think that if you transgender and you are happy, be happy, and give the world and the little law, whatever, down in North Carolina, the finger. Because you know what? Sometimes even lawmakers need to be punched in the mouth. Because it's ridiculous. We got a whole lot of more lethal things to worry about than who's going to pee in the girls' and boys' bathroom. Now, yeah, before I close out, let me put it to you simple. Rape is bad. Rape is the worst crime imaginable. It's been going on since men stopped or started using stone-tipped spears. Rape has been one of those crimes that has touched everyone on some level or another. And rape is not cool. Molestation is not cool. And you can't say that it can't happen to people. You can't say that. But it's more than likely that us normal people, us straight people, are generally not only the victims but the perpetrators of the rape victims. You don't ever really hear of a gay man jumping a straight man and beating him and then raping him outside of maybe prison. And most of the time in prison, when a male is raped, it's a power crime, and dude ain't even gay that's raping him. It's just that the dude decided that he was bigger and he wanted some ass. That's pretty much the gist of it. And you just happen to be the unlucky victim of it. Which is why I said I ain't never going to prison. Because I'm not going there alive. I'm killing everybody. Cops, criminals, don't matter. I'm killing everybody. You would have to take me down and you take my body to prison. You won't take me to prison. You take what's left of it. And when you drive one right through my skull. No. And the thing is, if you do a lot of reading, then you probably can agree with me. And if you do a lot of reading, you probably read more than I do. If you can find anything that contradicts what I said, please post it here. Send it to me so I can read it. But for the most part, there has not been any cases that I know of transgender men raping women, transgender women raping men. There's been no cases of that I know of personally. And if there are, like I said, send it to me. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Africa number 2. Be seeing you.